as a continent has now defined ourselves.
In the news, ITV inaugurates new board of directors. Eritrea blames the U.S. for ongoing conflict in Ethiopia's Tigray region. Maldives Foreign Minister emerges UN General Assembly President. Nigeria recorded a trade deficit of 3.94 trillion naira in the first quarter of 2021. Debbie Hewitt to become FA's first female chair in its 157-year history. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Okwade, and this is TOS News360. The founder of independent television, ITV and radio, and Esama of Benin Kingdom, Chief Gabriel Igbinedion, has called on the newly inaugurated board of the media organization to work towards bringing the organization to par with international best practices. The founder, who was represented by Chief Lucky Igbinedion, also a member of the board and former governor of Edo State, noted that members were selected through a rigorous process to ensure only the best are selected. He, however, added that it is expected that the corporate governance, structure and supervisory oversight of the organization will be strengthened for organizational excellence following the inauguration of the new board.
I must admit that the process of selecting the membership of this board was carefully thought through, and it was a meticulous exercise for us to select the very best within the industry who have garnered wealth of experience to bring to bear on the board of independent television and radio. You will notice that the cognate experience and caliber of members of this board is a deliberate approach to create a new spark and hope. With these shrewd media personalities on board, it is expected that the corporate governance structure and supervisory oversight of this company will be strengthened for organizational excellence. It is in this framework that the Board of Independent Television and Radio is being inaugurated. I do not have any doubt that this new board will shun politicking, show great leadership, and ensure that the background and competencies of members above all else are duly considered while constituting board committees.
Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has disclaimed presidential campaign posters showing him with a former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Charles Soludo, as his running mate. The posters, which flooded Abuja on Monday, had Atiku and Soludo's photographs heralding Atiku Soludo ticket for the 2023 presidential race. Atiku Abubakar, in a statement released by his media office and signed by his media aide Paul Ibe, said he knew nothing about the posters or those behind it. Following the increased rate of insecurity and challenges of governance in Nigeria, especially in the northwestern states, Clean Foundation has engaged stakeholders from this state to raise awareness on the challenges bedeviling the region. While addressing the stakeholders, the Executive Director of Clean Foundation, Benson Olugbo, said the rate of insecurity in the country right now has put the country on the fringe. Thus, it is expedient for us to discuss these happenings with the view of ensuring the participation of citizens in a discourse of this nature, meant to call the attention of all relevant apparatus of government to citizens' concerns to issues in the Northwest region. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, on Monday reported 49 new cases of the dreaded coronavirus in 5 states, bringing the total confirmed cases in Nigeria to 166,816. According to the Disease Center, for the first time, Ondo State, southwest of Nigeria, topped the infection chart with 30 cases out of the new figures. The fatality toll still remains at 2,117, as nobody died from the infectious disease in the past 6 days. The center said a total number of 94 persons were discharged from hospital across the country after being healed from the pneumonia-like disease. Now across Africa, Eritrea's former Foreign Minister Osman Saleh has faulted the United States for the current conflict in northern Ethiopia's Tigray region, adding that blaming Eritrea for the fight was unfounded. The Foreign Minister said this in a letter to the UN Security Council on Monday, where he accused President Joe Biden's administration of stoking further conflict and destabilizing through interference and intimidation in the region, apparently to resuscitate the remnants of Tigray's People Liberation Front regime. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You are watching TOS News 360. Up next is global business and sports news. So stay tuned. Welcome back. On the global scene, officials say 27 people were killed by lightning that struck in various parts of India's state of West Bengal. The pre-monsoon storms hit 6 districts of the state late on Monday, accompanied with strong winds. While most victims were directly hit by the strike, some deaths were also reported after thatch huts and trees collapsed, disaster management official Minrang Kantin Rano said. The United Nations General Assembly on Monday elected the Foreign Minister of Maldives, Abdullah Shahid, as the president of the 76th session in what was a contested election featuring former Afghan Foreign Minister Zalmay Rasool. Shahid garnered 143 votes, while Rasool got 48 votes. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres welcomed the election of Abdullah Shahid, Foreign Minister of the Maldives, as president-elect of the 76th session of the General Assembly. And now in business, the National Bureau of Statistics report has revealed that Nigeria recorded a 3.94 trillion naira trade deficit in the first 3 months of 2021. This implies a negative balance of trade as the economy is still import-driven and depends largely on exports of petroleum and some agricultural products to meet foreign exchange earnings. Last year, the country recorded its first annual trade deficit in 4 years as imports exceeded exports by 7.37 trillion naira. The African Refiners Distributors Association has said oil refineries in Africa will require not less than $15.7 billion to upgrade the existing 36 facilities to produce petroleum products that would conform with a planned level of sulfur content. The organization said the amount is what a refinery may need to upgrade from the engineering, procurement, and construction stage, with its AFRI-6 initiative aimed at reducing sulfur content in fuels to 10 parts per million in the coming years. And now in sports, Debbie Hewitt, MBE, is set to become the first female chairman of the Football Association in its 157-year history after being nominated to replace Claire Clark. Clark resigned in November after offensive remarks made at a hearing of the Digital Culture, Media and Sports Select Committee. Hewitt, who was awarded an NBE in 2011 for her services to business and the public sector, was described as the most outstanding candidate by Kate Tinsley, independent non-executive FA director and chair of the selection panel. And that is it on TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. To follow and like TOS Television Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube to stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Okwade, and thanks for watching.
But we as a continent have now defined ourselves